A man hadn't eaten for 10 days, but the officer in front of him ordered him to lift a log. Long-term hunger had left him weak. The man barely managed to lift the log with all his strength, but the officer was still not satisfied.
Over your head.
The man had no choice. He used every ounce of strength to hold the log up. As he began to falter, the officer told his men to watch the man and shoot if he dropped the log. The man's legs began to tremble, his arms slowly losing strength, but he kept going. He wasn't afraid of death. He was maintaining his dignity this way. Then he saw his comrades watching from a distance. To encourage them, he stood firmly in the scorching sun for a long time. His comrades stopped their work and cheered him on with their eyes. At that moment, the man represented not just personal dignity, but the entire nation. The officer sensed something was wrong. He was intimidated by the man's determined gaze. In that instant, the man lifted the log high above his head. The officer was completely terrified. The man's unbreakable spirit filled him with fear. He beat the man like a madman. The harder he hit, the more scared he was. Eventually, the man passed out. The war ended that day. Japan was defeated. Prisoners of war were herded into a pool. Looking at the soldiers with guns around them, they knew they were about to be executed. Suddenly, a rumble came from the distance. It was Allied planes. Everyone began to cheer. They had won. The planes dropped supplies, and they rejoiced. Only the man struggled up the stairs. He went to the officer's room. He wanted to see what kind of devil this man was, but the officer had already left. The man later returned home safely. As soon as he got off the plane, he kissed the ground and was reunited with his family.